Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have some questions. Like I will not take too much time. The question number one is that I have also asked you on the YouTube comments that I can't find carriers. Like I find some carriers like box trucks, 24 feet or 26 feet, but I am unable to find some big truck.
Okay, yeah, it's with straight trucks. There's it's harder to cover them, and a lot of dispatchers don't want to work with these box trucks. So therefore, it might be easier for you to find them, but then the markets are not that great for these box trucks, so it's harder to cover them. And semi trucks are the way to go. You can make more money, and it's easier.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, this is better.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
Enis.
So as I was
Mm-hmm.
saying, with semi trucks, the markets are much bigger, and I understand that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
with cold calling, everyone says like, call, you gotta make these phone calls, and that is true. But also lately, I think social networks, that's very effective way. Are you trying to find drivers? Are you using any of the social networks?
Not yet, but I have five of my friends who are just doing cold calling, and I'm also looking on the Facebook groups and like online Facebook groups. Some of them are pages, so I'm also looking in that. But I have not any response yet. I just posted on the one of the Facebook page for the drivers, but there is no any truck who have contact with me.
Yeah, the problem, like same as with cold calling, when you call people up, you gotta make a lot of phone calls. Like,
Yes.
I know like 100 phone calls a day or something, or even more. But and it goes. It's the same with social networks, man. You can't make five postings. You gotta keep doing it. You know. Uh, are you like really active or just doing it once in a while?
No, no, no. I'm really active. I have about two to three box trucks, and I'm dispatching them. And I just started about 2 months ago this business, and I just earned some about $300 from it. And like I'm very active. Like I'm also working right now with my five of friends, and we are cold calling. So we call every day like about I think I just my one friend will can call every day about 100 active calls, and like if they are doing 1,000 calls or 700 calls, then 100 of them should answer the calls and they speak about it, uh, but but there are only boss trucks who get the response to me.
Okay. So what kind of
Mhm.
response do you get from semi trucks? What are they telling you?
We have a proposal email, like as you know, the brokers just require some documents and like carrier package. So we just send them the proposal email and say them that please send us the carrier package, and after that we will start dispatching for you. But I think they just I just saw one of your video and you told me that just call them and say, hey, if you need a load, so we can find a load for you. I tried this, but at the moment that they can say, yes, I need a load for tomorrow. But when we send them the email, if they got a load, they will not do contact with us. They will not do any, they will not answer my any email. And if they didn't get any load, so they will respond to me.
Hmm. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what like when your friends there, when they do the cold calling and they get their information, are they following up? Like, do they call them back after like a couple of days?
Yes, yes, every day, every day. When they come in my office, they first of all they do all the follow ups. and all the callbacks, the people who said that call me in 1 hour, they call them after 1 hour. Like I just got a box truck right now. He told us to call him after 1 hour, so we just called him, and and he told me that he is just unloading the load, so he will send me the document.
Okay. Huh. Are you on Instagram?
Yes, I'm on Instagram.
Okay. Are you posting there?
No, I'm not posting there.
Okay. What about TikTok?
TikTok. Okay, you are saying like social media apps. So basically, I am in Pakistan, but I will try. Like I have not any venue right now to like ad posting. So, but I can try. Like I can try it after 1 month if I have something for my business. Like
Okay.
I will do ad posting on the TikTok and Instagram. Will sponsor in the US.
Okay. When you
I will definitely try this.
let me ask you this. So when your friends call, I'm assuming they're calling here in United States, and it's
Yes.
usually the people who speak English, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. How about, because since you're from Pakistan, what language do you speak there?
We speak Urdu.
Urdu. Okay. So there are a lot of Pakistani people in United States who speak
United.
Urdu. I mean, a lot. And
Yes.
how about? Okay, so a couple of things. First thing, I think you should try Instagram. When you do Instagram, make sure you post every day, maybe even couple of times a day, or make an account in your company name, okay, just for the company, and maybe you can have access to it, and your friends can have access to it as well. And
Correct.
you would post, like pictures and short ads, things like that, maybe short videos as well. Make sure you do a lot
I
of hashtags.
mhm.
Do a lot of hashtags like trucking, dispatching, owner operators, things like that. um, and then try to do same with TikTok. With TikTok it's different. With TikTok you can do only videos, but you can upload in TikTok you can upload like 2 3 videos a day and just talk about
Okay.
dispatching, offer your dispatching services. Tell, like, it will.
I think.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I just transfer my call to my mobile phone. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go ahead.
Okay, so when do TikTok, do 2 3 videos a day, talk about dispatching, about the services you offer, and make sure you use a lot of hashtags as well. Once your
Okay.
videos gain traction, then you'll have more and more followers. Of course, first month, it's not gonna be that much, but after a
Yes.
while, I'm sure you'll get followers. Try, you or one of your friends, try posting in your language, in Urdu, because there are a lot of drivers from Pakistan in United States, and it would be really great for them. They would feel more connected to you because you speak the same language, same nationality and all that. So you
Yes.
can try that, because I know other companies like Russian or Indian, and they only
Mhm.
advertise their services in their language, and they're very successful. So try to advertise in Urdu on Instagram or on Facebook, on TikTok. Do videos in Urdu and see how that works for you. And I'm sure you can attract a lot of Pakistani drivers that way.
Okay. Okay. And Indian as well. Like there are some Sikhism and like Sikh people. They are very popular in the trucking market. I have just contacts with them. I'm also trying to do them. Like I'm playing PUBG, and there are some Indians, and I also want to try them as well. Like I'm trying to contact with them.
Yeah, I know a few channels on TikTok that about trucking, and they're in I don't know which language. It's one of the, because they're Indian. I can't tell the difference. Like what language they're speaking, but these guys
There's
are
not a much difference.
they are Indian and they speak in their language and they have so many followers and they have so much success in doing that. Just because they based their market on the language they're
Their own
speaking.
language.
Yeah. So
I understand.
yeah. So I would try
Okay.
that.
Okay, I will do this. I will do this. And I have another question. Like, as you know, the market rates are very bad nowadays. So how can I assist carriers to work with me? Like, sometimes the carrier asks us to how much rate per mile you will give us some guidance and some resources are easier to ask this question.
Well, I'm working with someone, and that's not done yet. He's building a software that will like you put in the expenses for the driver. Driver gives you their like cost per mile expenses and fuel and all that. And then when you're about to offer them a load, then this program will tell you exactly how much money you're making on this load after all the expenses. But that's not finished yet. So for you, it might be best to ask them what their cost per mile is if they know how to figure it out. If they don't know, then you should teach them. If you don't know, there are a lot of YouTube videos as well that talk about that, how to figure out your cost per mile. And you can just tell them, okay, your cost per mile is like dollar, 70, I don't know, and then this load is paying 240, 270, 280, and that way you can tell them, this is how much you're gonna be making off of that load. But always make sure that when you offer owner operators uh, uh, loaded and empty miles all together, like when you offer them a load, just tell them like what the loaded and
Yeah.
empty miles are all together, and then they can figure it out. And if they need help with figuring out their cost per mile, you can offer them that
Do it on the,
service.
yes.
and
Yes, perfect.
and it would be your way to attract them, like, hey, we can offer,
Just for our question, like, and if we are just calling from the FMCSA, so we just put the MC number on it, and all the data of the carrier is on the screen, and we just copy the number and call them. So, is there any type of fees and all dances like we are just trying 1.3 million, and some of my friends are also doing this business, so they can say that try all dances. Some are saying try new.
So the difference between calling companies that have new MC versus the older MC is this: when you call someone that's just getting the MC number or that they just got, it might be easier for you to get their business because they're new. They probably don't know how to book loads themselves, and they will need some help, and then that's where you come in and you offer them your help. So they're easier to get, unless as opposed to someone who's been in business for like a year or more. Now they already know what they're doing. They might not need your services, but
Yes.
if you're working with someone that has a new MC, it's going to be very hard for you to book loads because
Yes.
most brokers will not even touch them. You can only work with like 4 or 5 brokers, and that's about it. So it's very hard to find loads for them, and they might not understand that because they're new. They want to go out and make money. They heard all the stories how you can make big money in trucking, and you can't offer them a lot of loads because you're limited to these brokers only. So that's a problem. I advise everyone, especially if you're new in the business, if you don't have much experience, to stay away from new MC numbers because you need a lot of experience and you really need to know what you're doing in order to be able to cover those companies.
Okay, okay, I understand.
Yeah. But you
Okay,
can
I have.
try. You can try for sure. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it might be hard. But if you see that it's working, it doesn't hurt to try.
I tried, but it will not work. It will not work. Like I have a truck, box truck, and the MC is about 2.5 months, and about one I think now 1 week is left back in the 3 months old MC 90 days. So some brokers are not accepting the carrier, not booking a lot from me.
Yeah,
So I also try to work minimum with the 3 months MC.
yeah, I understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Well, I wish you all the luck, and
Thank you.
you can text me if you have more questions, and I'll try to answer.
Thank you, Enis. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ali.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.